What?
Daddy's live.
You're
Stop!
You're a liar.
I am. I'm live.
You're a liar, Daddy.
I'm on YouTube live.
You're a liar.
I am.
You're a liar.
You want to see yourself on the? Here, you want to see yourself? Look.
Yes.
See?
I don't care.
What?
I'm gonna see myself.
You want to see yourself?
You run.
Man, what's everybody doing? How though you guys are at the playground with your kids right now? So I take them out so they can stop bugging me. I tell you what, being a stay-at-home parent is much more work than trading Forex. I'll be honest about that. So for all you stay-at-home parents out there, stay-at-home moms, stay-at-home dads, much respect to you guys, because someone's got to do it with all the work with the kids, you know? Someone's got to do it. No package jersey today. Representing Flying Nimbus, Goku.
Okay. Oh, Bear's okay. Wait, I know him.
But anyways, I want to hear from you guys though. I definitely want to hear from you guys though. I know I don't really come out much on YouTube as much as I used to. Definitely want to hear what you guys have to say. Wrinkle chart, I do not use the wrinkle chart, so I can't give you a real answer on that. What's my opinion on smart money strategies?
You know that, Vera.
Man,
So we have to push.
probably the number one thing is to get out of debt as fast as you can, so you can be debt free. That's the biggest thing.
See? I told you.
What are you doing? Oh my god, okay. Jeez, I can't even concentrate. Oh, I'm trying to get to the chat here. When are you gonna bring back the weekly analysis? Oh, the weekly analysis. That's a tough one, because I give out the weekly analysis and the monthly analysis videos to all my paid members now, and so they're just sent out for them now. I don't make any of those analysis videos anymore. Binary options, I do not trade binary. I won't go back to binary, because you're put on a certain time frame and a certain position of buying or selling. You going? You need me to push you guys?
Yeah.
How do I work pullback? What's your thoughts on using 200 EMA? Pullbacks, man, that's a really tough question to work on. Like right now, I can't even check. But right now, if I was at home, I would check on what actually is gonna happen with the post FOMC minutes with that pullback right there. You got pullbacks on Thursdays. You gotta be careful on that. Pullbacks on Thursdays, and you have major pullbacks on Fridays as well. Those are the 2 days you should probably look for pullbacks, especially when you want to scalp the retracements. $200 EMA, I do not use any indicators whatsoever, so I don't have any thoughts on the 200 EMA. The only EMA I was using was the 10 and the 20.
Daddy, push me on the
I'm gonna push myself. Dad's gonna push himself on the swing. Yes, I still have the lifetime membership. Yes.
Well, yours is
Do you hedge?
I want really high.
Oh, smart money strategies based on entries.
Really higher.
I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry. Oh man.
Higher.
You wanna go higher? Smart money strategies on trading Forex. I can't give anybody my own financial discipline towards the markets. You have to put your own financial discipline toward your own way of trading into the Forex markets. Because, man, we can talk about discipline and risk management all day long, but realistically, like right now, if you and me was trading, obviously we're gonna be taking different positions of the day, and I could be swinging for the whole week, and you could probably end up trying to scalp the whole week, and that'd be a tough one to work on. I do not know your attitude and your personality towards the Forex markets. That's the biggest thing. I don't recommend, like I said, I do not recommend hopping in on my paid signals just so that you can try and flip an account or try and be high risk, because that's not what it's meant for. What? You gonna push? You gonna push Vera? Let me see here. Do not trade Elliott waves. The bond is, yeah, if you're talking about the treasury yields or the 10-year bond, that actually does have a big effect of what's about to be happening pretty soon for the economy. That ties all the way back to Dow Jones, NASDAQ, S&P 500, back to the US dollar index. Percentage growth in month, I do not have a stat on that. Have you ever heard of Wyckoff method? Nope. Have you previously lost a lot in the money in Forex? Previously, no. But last year, yes, a lot. A lot of money. Look at you. What are you doing? You want me to push you?
No.
Okay, alright. What the heck? Okay, I'm coming, okay. Keep them coming! Might as well hang out and talk about what you guys here for a bit. What? Oh yeah, I'll be right there. How do you fight with oh crap. I think it was bank manipulation. You can't fight against the banks. There's no way. There's no way to fight against the central banks. If they're gonna manipulate it right away, and if they're gonna change up the speed of the momentum of the markets, there's no way. You can't change that. It could be some unexpected high impact news. It could be, it could be Trump saying his words, or it could be World War III. It could be anything. Anything that's unexpected on the fundamental side that you have to be prepared. And when the time comes, I mean, there's nothing you can do. So you can't change the manipulation process of all the banks that are involved. Now there's some more questions. Hold on. What pairs? How coming? What pairs do you go in each session? I go in all the major pairs. So you're talking about the US dollar, euro to the dollar, you're talking about the pound to the dollar, you're talking about USD CAD, USD Swiss franc, USD JPY, Australia and New Zealand to the dollar, and gold. So you're talking about 9 pairs. And then if I add US 30, that'd be like 10 pairs right there. US 30 is Dow Jones. US 30 is a great, how do I want to say this? It's something that if you want to test yourself on scalping, go US 30. Go US 30. You'll make a lot of money. You can lose a lot of money. It's like, I don't know, it's like a fast way, like hitting up the slot machine, or it's like gambling. It's crazy what US 30 does during New York sessions. So, I don't talk a lot about US 30, but I do plan on having like a US 30 tutorial on how I trade it. That way you guys can get don't know, the full review on how I trade US30 and how I look at Dow Jones compared to a NASDAQ, S&P 500, VIX, what else? The DAX. There's some other ones too. I don't really talk a lot about the stock market because I don't really look at it. I know a lot of people are wondering if I ever do look at the stock market. So, but there is that wave, you know, that recession wave is coming in, and I'm just waiting for the new president to come in and see what happens, because I don't really foresee Trump to get reelected. And so once that Democrat comes in, you got to be prepared what's possibly going to be happening for the next couple of years if we face the big wave of recession coming in. So, like what I said in my last video, I mean, look at the stock market right now. Look how high they are, and they're going to continue this momentum of going up, and then they can only go up so high. You got to wait for something fundamentally to happen, right? Fundamentally, not technically. Fundamentally, something's going to be driven back. So, whoa, smallest time frame right now. I don't even look at the 1 minute, 5 minute. I sometimes look at the 15 minute, but most cases on a smaller time frame would be like a 1 hour. If you break your 1 hour session, your 1 hour charts, each session is 8 hours, so you get 8 1 hour candles. So that's 8 1 hour candles. That's 8 candles in the session. If you take that and break it down for per hour. If you break it down 4 hours, you get that 2 4 hour candles in each session, because each session is about 8 hours. So you break down the math. What is the name of the trading platform? I only use MetaTrader 4. If not, then I use the web trader on the broker. I'll say it one more time. I use MetaTrader 4 on my phone, my mobile phone, and then if not, I'll use the web trader app on the broker, like Kouleefx as a web trader. If not, use their MT4 desktop application. Same thing with Traders Way. Every broker has one set up for them from MetaTrader. Do you think the dollar is crashing as of right now? No, not right now. You trade with XNS. I can't trade with XNS. Like I said, I'm very limited to the brokers. If you are in the United States, you're limited to the brokers here, especially with offshore, and you have to dive down and figure out which offshore broker you really want to be with, like continuously for the rest of your life, because you don't want to be hopping in from one new broker to the next new offshore broker, and then you're just constantly trying out which broker you want to like. It's gonna take forever. You gotta build your trading platform behind one broker or two brokers that you really want to trust into, and build upon that. And so, unless you want to start your own broker. I do not trade oil. Sometimes I look at the price of oil because oil affects Canada, which is the currency of CAD. And you have to remember that Canada is the third or the second largest oil exporter. What's my... I what?
I did climb that time.
Oh, okay. You do it. Good job. Don't hurt yourself, okay? What's your advice for trading Bitcoin? I haven't traded crypto in a while. I stopped trading crypto ever since Bitcoin hit 10,000. After that, like, it just sits there. It's just been sitting there. I'm slowly just going away from crypto due to the fact that there isn't really a lot of volume and investors coming in. A lot of people are talking about this major hype of Amazon, Yahoo, maybe Google. I mean, Facebook got hit up too, right? But yeah, okay. I mean, you're talking about these major companies, right? These Fortune 500 companies are gonna dive in and get into crypto. I haven't even seen that. I haven't seen anyone even talk about, you know, like who the next big role model that's gonna come in and invest a huge ton of money into crypto. It's right now. It's just it's an eye opener, and I'm just staying away from crypto for now, and I'm not gonna really talk too much about crypto. But if you're gonna trade it, just trade coin or one of the top 5 coins, because that's where the money's at. And until something major happens on the crypto world with the exchanges, then yes. But right now, I don't really foresee anything that's gonna have a major impact on buying or investing. So give you a quick signal. If I was in my office and talking to you guys, I could pull up the charts, but I'm not at home, so I can't say what to buy and sell.
Look what I can do.
What? Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I'm bigger.
Okay.
Because I know how to do it.
You know how to do it?
Yeah.
Really gonna play in the sand?
Yeah.
That's what she wants.
Yeah, sure. So we can play on the sand.
Oh, you selling JPY?
It's for everybody.
So I'm trying to think. Yeah, for this week, I was gonna buy the dollar. That's the intention. Keep buying the US dollar, sell gold, and buy USDJPY. Gold can't break anything higher, and it's not testing higher, so that's why I'm selling it. Based on price. That's based on price action. You can, if you look at the US dollar index chart, I mean, you can see that the US dollar index is still on its bullish momentum phase, even though it had that strong consolidation for the past months. The weekly chart, if you look at the weekly chart, you can see the consolidation from 96 and 98. Okay, go drink your water. Very important to always understand the structure of candles, and when you see a breakout, you gotta understand where the breakout's going. Ooh, okay. I thought I was gonna be on it for another 15 minutes again. So, hey, we might end up going back home, okay? Okay? Okay, because I think mommy's coming home. I think that's what yeah. Well, I'm sorry to cut it short, guys, so let's just get to see everybody. And I'm gonna sit down. I do plan on fractals. Oh, man, I don't use any indicators. A lot of people still ask me if I still use indicators. I don't use indicators anymore. I don't use any indicators. It's just straight 100% naked Forex, price action, candlesticks. That's it. Candlesticks. If you look at the candlestick, every candlestick has a price. Every price has what? Whether it's built on resistance or support. That's the most basic thing when people talk about support and resistance. But every support and resistance has a price level, and that's why when professionals, the top professional traders, they talk about price action, nothing beats it. So once you fully understand price action, you tie that with the candlesticks, that's it. It's where it's at. On the fundamental side, you have to understand that, especially in the summertime, at this season, there's so much unexpected news, so much unexpected events that come out, and you don't even know what Trump says, because Trump can disrupt the market anytime. And so the trade wars has just been ongoing ever since he put that on China. Other countries are affected by it too. Europe, Mexico, Canada. Oh, thank you so much. So I mean, I'll go back. I'll have to go back and dive down in my old book and look at all the indicators that I use, because a lot of people are still asking me about the same indicators that I talked about 2 years ago, and I don't use it no more. So I would highly recommend reading that Naked Forex book and the Candlestick Bible. Put that all together. I have over 400 videos on my channel. I mean, I'm telling you right now, if you take the time, you go to my channel, look and search for naked Forex or scalping or swinging, whatever it is, you'll find it. But I do plan on updating all the videos that I talked about last year for the upcoming year, so that you guys can see where this is progressing through. With every single strategy, you know, with every single strategy. Can you profit off my signals? Of course you can. But can you lose off my signals? Yes, you can. There's some people that go too crazy and end up losing a lot of money. So I'm not gonna say everything's profitable, because I don't. If you want to be, you gotta be a self-owned trader. You gotta be a self-owned Forex trader if you want to be the best of the best. Self-taught for yourself, and you gotta keep learning. You gotta keep consistently, you know, growing along with Forex trading. Not just Forex trading, I'm talking like in personal life and in business life too. And so I'm telling you guys right now, I mean, this much more than auto trade copper is starting again. I'm not gonna discontinue it no more, but there are new restrictions to the codes. There's new restrictions and guidelines on the trade copier. The free trade copier is going to be opening after Labor Day weekend. So I know a lot of people are asking about that. It's all you got to do is just sign up as an affiliate under me on the Kouleefx broker and Traders Way, and then deposit, you know, the money in there, and then I give you my file and you're in. You just got to copy and paste the file to the desktop. You got to run your computer 24/7 and not get a VPS. I don't run a VPS because the 2 VPSs that I ran before are just not worth the money. If anything, I would end up getting a dedicated server. That is like $300-400 a month. So I'm looking at that right now because of what happened on the second VPS that I ran. It is not an auto trader because I'm constantly doing manual trades back to back. So I'm constantly opening positions on my own. So what else did I miss? Yeah, I will remake all my videos and re-update all my strategies and re-update what I'm currently working on. And so, besides the auto trade copier, it's manual trade, but I'm working on an actual auto trade copier where the robot is actually trading the account, and it's constantly buying and selling. But I'll be honest right now, that auto bot, it's a hit or miss, and it's a lot of coding involved. I looked through all the other programs out there. There's no perfect program. I haven't really seen anything where you can just slap on a robot and not trade anymore. So taxes. Man, I don't want to talk too much about taxes, but I would. I know I always say talk to a CPA. Here's my advice for taxes. What? Oh. Okay, hang on. Daddy's gonna finish this. Number one, offshore brokers can't give you a tax form. They're not licensed and registered with the United States. That's all I can say. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it at that. An offshore broker is not licensed and registered in the United States. That's why you don't get a tax form. I'll leave it as that. I would recommend that number one thing, an LLC or open up some kind of business name. Your investment company, right? That's a business. Forex is a business, but you got to make it run like a business. So don't just be like, oh, all I do is just trade Forex by myself. You gotta know the ropes. The tax system, I'm to be honest right now, the federal tax system was meant for business owners. If you have not read that book, I would recommend reading that book about the Federal Reserve on taxes. I would highly recommend reading that. If you read up every single tax exempt, every single deduction, every single tax loss and profits, it's all business. Why do you think business don't pay taxes? I'll just be honest about that. I still can't even wrap my head around why business pays so little in tax. I mean, back in taxes. So Forex is my main income, and that's it. Stay home dad, trade Forex, and then run services on daily basis. I mean, it's something that anybody can do. So you gotta look at it as a business, business aspect side, and have that perspective in business. I mean, I'm telling you right now, I recommend each and every one of you to own your own business. Does it have to be Forex? No, but it can be tied to Forex. I'm giving you guys a lot of. This is something I don't talk about, right? It's something I don't talk about. Taxes, running a business. It's all back to business. So I'll leave it at that. Kids are waiting on me, and my wife is just said she just got home, so I'm gonna have to go back. But anyways, I'm gonna remake the videos. I am gonna go back to live streaming. I know a lot of you guys are wondering when I'm coming back on YouTube, and so I decided to take a little break, and it feels good. Yeah, I'll be honest, it feels good to actually just be gone for a bit, But I mean, all I'm saying is that that I'm coming back. Working on a lot of different projects on the side besides just Forex now. And so my wife just got into real estate, so that's why we're looking at the housing market right now. And really excited for the real estate market too. So I'm telling you right now, you just gotta tie multiple businesses at the right time. There's time for everything. You don't just want to hop in on everything all at once and try and be a jack of all trades. It's just too much work. Sleepless nights on this project to the next project. It's like being in 5 different opportunities and you're not even making one work for you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make one work. You gotta make that primary thing work for you, because that's where it's gonna take you to the next level, to the next level, to the next investment, to the next best thing, whatever it is. So master this, whatever it is. Master whatever it is that you want to master. It doesn't have to be Forex. Maybe you want to be a motivational speaker or something. Let me know. I mean, there's so much out there that you could become, I don't know how to say, the best you. That's what I'm saying. You could become the best you. You just gotta put yourself out there. But don't be those fake ass people. I'll just be honest. Don't be those fake ass people promoting fake ads, spamming people, trying to say you're doing this and doing that, but you're really not. I can't do that anymore. I don't push myself on ads like that. That's stupid. So, but be honest, guys. I mean, this is there's more coming. I'll be honest with you. There's more coming. Okay, I'm coming. Okay, so there's more coming, guys. That's it, guys. I gotta get going before I get killed by the wife. So I hope she just doesn't see this. Peace. I love each and every one of you guys. See you guys in the next video.